let's look at the issue of tattoos. So if I am using, say for example, henna or a little bit of a dye that is permeable, and I'd like to put a design on my hands or wherever else, I would be allowed to a certain extent to do that. But if it is permanent, then we as believers look at it by saying, who gave me the right to make a permanent change to this body of mine that the Almighty has entrusted me with? If I find it in the teachings of the Messenger, peace be upon him, I would do it. If I don't, I will abstain from it, because when I give it back to Allah Almighty, I want it to be in the best possible shape I could have kept it. And you will earn a reward for that. I will earn a reward too. So we should not be doing permanent tattoos. In fact, the vast majority of scholars say that it is prohibited. Now, when it comes to someone who already has done it, or sometimes you were not practicing much, or you weren't a Muslim at a certain stage and you did a permanent tattoo, what happens? Or you did it and now you're regretting it. Now, it's not so easy to remove it, because sometimes it is more damaging to remove it than to just leave it. You know, you made the mistake and it was there once. If I'm going to try and rectify it, I might damage my body even more, in which case you don't try and rectify it, you leave it as it is and you seek the forgiveness of Allah, and He will forgive you. There are many people I know of, even my personal friends, some of them have had these tattoos before they accepted Islam. When they reverted, it was impossible to remove it, or extremely difficult, painful, or it was going to be more damaging. So they didn't do it. In some cases, I told them, don't do it, because then you're defeating the purpose. You're trying to cure something with something even worse. So for that reason, you will find a lot of people with tattoos, not because they're defying Allah. They did it when they were either ignorant or non-Muslim, or they were not practicing so much, and now they won't be able to remove that tattoo. So don't judge people when you see people with tattoos. I know there are a few scholars who actually have a few tattoos that are quite embarrassing to them, according to what they've told me. And then, subhanallah, because they know the ruling, and this is the ruling actually, that you don't have to remove it if you cannot remove it, or it is difficult or harmful or painful, etc. You don't. So if it is easily removable, then Bismillah. I received an email today actually from someone telling me I've been trying the laser treatment, and this is to remove the tattoos that I have, but it's still leaving marks. So subhanallah, I just responded to say, just do your best and that's it. You know, you don't really have to worry. The Almighty has forgiven you. The first time you ever said, I regret it and I shouldn't have done this, forgive me, and inshallah I won't do anymore. The moment you say that genuinely, you're totally forgiven, even though you might have to live with that tattoo. Now, let me explain to you, the young and the old, don't do permanent tattoos in a rush. I know of quite a few people who say, I've got my boyfriend or girlfriends, or even husbands or wives' name tattooed permanently in a certain part of my body. Sometimes it's a bit embarrassing where they did it, and sometimes they did it somewhere. And now we've broken up, or we're divorced, or he's passed away. What do I do? Subhanallah, you didn't think, did you? Or people regret, I did a tattoo and now I don't know what to do. Big regret, big regret. So if you really want, do something that's not permanent. You know, maybe you can have a temporary tattoo. Maybe you can have one made with henna. Maybe you can have something that is removable so that you won't regret it.